City for All, CFA, a flagship program of the Urban National Priority Program 2016-2025, Government of the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan. Agenda 2030 for Sustainable Development and the New Urban Agenda, the UN Roadmap for Achieving Sustainable Development, adopted in Habitat 3 in Quito in 2016, recognize the transformative force of urbanization as a tool for socioeconomic development, prosperity, climate action, and job creation. Cities worldwide host more than half of the world population, generate more than 70% of GDP worldwide, and are responsible for 70% of greenhouse gas emissions. Trends in Afghanistan are very similar. 1/3 of its population is already residing in urban areas, and by 2060, 1 in 2 Afghans will live in cities.
The future of Afghanistan is urban. The rapid urbanization is shaping the future of our country. Our urban transition presents both challenges and unique opportunities for the socio-economic growth and the peace for the Afghan people.
The urbanization process of Afghanistan has been driven by the natural rural-urban migration, but also by the long-standing conflict, absorbing internally displaced persons and returning Afghan refugees from neighboring countries. Informality, absence of regulatory frameworks, weak municipal governance, little tenure security, and poor access to basic services are some of the immediate key challenges faced by Afghan cities. Despite the immediate challenges, Afghanistan urban areas are already contributing with more than 50% of the total GDP, which explains the important correlation between urbanization and development. The potential of well-planned and designed urbanization is fundamental for Afghanistan peace-building efforts and for job creation.
The future of our country relies largely on the way our cities are planned and developed. Afghan cities are engines of our economy and play a strategic role in job creation and peace.
City for All is a government-led program that aims at addressing the key urban challenges in 12 Afghan cities through registration of informal properties, strategic action planning at district and municipal levels, the implementation of an improved municipal revenue system, and improving regulatory and legal frameworks. This three-pronged intervention, integrating urban legislation, urban planning, and municipal finance, is referred to as the Three Fundamentals of Urbanization. Under the leadership of President Ashraf Ghani, the government of the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan has taken systematic actions in addressing the imminent urban challenges. City for All is a pioneering program that positions Afghanistan as a role model in localizing the new urban agenda and Goal 11 of Agenda 2030 for Sustainable Development, making cities inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable through the implementation of the new urban agenda. The reinforced dialogue between national and local governments is one of the novelties of the new urban agenda. The government of the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan has adopted an urban national priority program defining roles and responsibilities for national and local governments in the urbanization process, enhancing their coordination and placing urbanization at the heart of the development plans of the country. The program calls for the development of a national urban policy, a national housing policy, an upgrading and redevelopment policy.
My country has taken strategic actions in addressing the serious urban challenges faced by the Afghan cities. Our ministry has a key responsibility in ensuring the coordination of all urban actors. The establishment of a high urban council under the chairmanship of President Ashraf Ghani is a clear example of our commitment. City for All is a good example of how the national government, through our ministry, is coordinating and working very closely with Arazi, the Independent Land Authority, Kabul Municipality, and Deputy Ministry of Municipalities, and of course, the people that we serve.
Planned urbanization requires a set of rules and regulations that will govern the urban growth in an orderly and coherent manner. The government of Afghanistan has recently adopted regulations on the registration of properties in informal urban areas, a legal framework on the identification and allocation of state land for IDPs and returnees, and a municipal law. The adoption of a regulation, a presidential decree, on the registration of properties in informal urban areas early in 2018 has opened a new chapter of land reform in Afghanistan by guaranteeing security of tenure to all urban dwellers, including women. City for All, CFA, is an innovative program worldwide that is surveying and registering all properties within the boundaries of 12 Afghan cities, allowing the National Land Authority, RAZ, to firstly deliver occupancy certificates that will confer the right to stay and provide tenure security to residents of informal settlements. The newly land regulation calls for occupancy certificates to be issued jointly to heads of households and their spouses for all properties on state-owned land.
از ریاست عراضی تشکری ویژه بکنم که زمینه مساعد ساخت تا سند ملکیت خود دست بگیرم.
و تشکری میکنم از پروگرام شهر برای همه.
So far, 500,000 properties have been surveyed and registered across Afghanistan. By 2020, the plan is to survey 1 million properties in 12 Afghan cities. The surveyed properties are displayed openly in public areas, including mosques, where members of the community validate the surveyed data. Afghanistan has launched a pioneering participatory planning process that ensures the participation of women, youth, businessmen, elders, and all members of the community. The participatory planning process ensures the active voice of communities in the decision-making processes of policies, building a trustful relationship between communities and government. City for All is supporting government partners to produce strategic action plans for all CFA municipalities and all Nahiyas in Kabul. Strategic Nahiyas action plans and strategic municipal action plans are 5-year strategies which provide overview of the current urban situation and plans, set out the community's common vision for local urban development, and include future plans and capital investment plans, CIPs, based on the priority projects identified by communities and aligned with government projects. SNAPs and SMAPs connect the bottom-up visions of communities with the plans and projects of government. Strategic action planning, unlike traditional land use and master planning, is inclusive and participatory approach with an eye on immediate implementation of prioritized public service projects. As a first step, kickstart implementation of the SNAPs and SMAPs, CFA provides block grants to implement selected projects in each municipality, Nahiya, and in the highest Safai paying Guzars. CFA's inclusive and participatory planning approach has been highlighted in the Kabul Urban Design Framework as a best practice for urban planning. The government is putting in place a system at municipal level so that municipalities can collect urban services fees from all properties, including informal properties. The municipal service fee, Safai, will allow municipalities to provide comprehensive basic services and infrastructure.
City for All is a government-led program which supports the invoicing and collection of the Safai municipal fee in Kabul and other Afghan municipalities. The generation of additional revenue will be instrumental in improving living conditions of communities in these municipalities, strengthening the social contract between citizens and their government, and thus building trust. Since October 2017, over 100,000 Safai invoices have been delivered in Kabul municipality, and by now we've collected 120 million AFs in additional revenue, equivalent to $2.3 million.
With the support of UN Habitat, CFA awareness communications campaigns have been launched in Kabul and other cities with the aim of sensitizing citizens to pay Safai for improved basic services. The City for All program is funded by USAID and the EU, with the technical assistance of UN Habitat.
UN Habitat is not only a key partner, but a strategic partner for us in Afghanistan, working together in the physical and social reconstruction of my country, supporting the provision of urban policy support as well as service delivery to our citizens. We look forward to continue working together with UN Habitat in addressing our immediate challenges, implementing the urban dimension of Agenda 2030 and the new urban agenda, improving the daily lives of ordinary Afghan citizens through policy formulation, better quality services, and trust building between citizens and government.
We are looking forward to continuing working with UN Habitat, building safer, sustainable, and resilient cities for all, and above all, serving the Afghan people and our youth, the future of this country.
I love you, Afghanistan.
I love you, Afghanistan.